The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found... Mwahaha! Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we beat 2 more levels and there are 2 left to go. Today, we are going to the African mines, and so I shall come up with another color scheme. Actually, I already came up with it. It's actually written down on a piece of paper right next to me. And that color scheme is 143217287896.
8675309 SR388. Incidentally, I'm still here, your friendly neighborhood troll.
Of course you are. By the way, there's supposed to be like these 2 super treasures. We haven't missed those 2 super treasures, have we?
Interestingly enough, they're in the African mines and on the moon.
How convenient. So let us start hunting for them.
Surprise!
Alright.
Remember when I said you'd be back?
Yes.
You're back.
Well, in that case, let's go back to the other color scheme that was in this level.
Now, to be fair, we won't be here long. Heck, maybe we'll even get to ride a minecart or 2 this time. Actually, it's probably right through one of those mirrors.
I don't know, but we're going to, at the very least, as long as we're here, we can explore the stuff we missed last time.
Aye.
For example, didn't go up here.
Yeah, you'll notice all the helmets are missing from the knights now.
Does that mean certain treasure is forever missed?
It does.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Also, this house has a hidden wall, room, thing.
And if this was the first visit, we'd probably find out that there was something super special in there.
That must be where they hid the extra hit point in the Game Boy version. I had actually forgotten all about it until after the level had already passed. Sorry about that.
Maybe as a bonus we'll re-explore this level after we've beaten the game. Ah, here we go. Minecart. No nephews inside of it, though.
Aw.
Ow.
Duck.
I'll remember that this time.
Scrooge McWhat?
I couldn't jump out.
Yeah, you can't jump until it's falling for some reason. And you can't be holding any directions, or it's some ridiculous thing. It is incredibly difficult and painful to do the minecart section. Which is why I wouldn't recommend it on limited lives. Oh, he's a trooper, folks.
That's an easy way to get out of the minecarts. Just bonk your head on the ceiling. I'll do that on purpose.
Easy on whom, I wonder? Poor old Scrooge has got Excedrin problems.
Excedrin headache number 42.
The minecart in the haunted house. I'd be willing to bet that's common enough for it to have an Excedrin number.
There's a mirror and there's a hole. Well, it can't go through the mirror, so I'll go through the hole.
Kinda limits your options.
Ugh. Hope there's nothing up there. And falling floor again. Causes a bit of slowdown when those start falling.
I certainly hope a contractor got fired for that one. See, what we're gonna do here is a kind of Rococo theme with walls that are semi-transparent that you can walk through, and also floors that don't bear weight and are made out of stone.
No, there's a treasure! Hooray!
Huzzah!
That ghost didn't know what he was doing, so he just left.
I don't imagine ghosts have much to do. Yeah, you got to the end of the level. So...
Obviously, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, remember when I said, it was really... you wouldn't be here long? Try hopping in that mirror down at the bottom.
Oh. Oh, so you can't even get this until you're going through the mines.
That is correct.
That mirror wasn't doing anything the first time.
But didn't we have fun exploring and learning? One actually kind of wonders why they bothered. Personally, I have no idea.
Alright, it's mine time.
Insert mine puns here.
Don't mind me. I'm just playing a Let's Play.
What's yours is mine. Scrooge McDuck is the original minesweeper. He was in that movie Enemy Mine. Also, if you want the secret treasure, at least in the NES version, there's another one of those strangely traversable walls somewhere that you can walk right through. Also, golf swing those coal bins.
Okie doke.
It's science!
It's a trap! But I got health out of it, so that's fine.
Yeah, I actually wasn't expecting that one. Well, that was a lot easier to get in this version.
Huh.
In the NES version, you go to the right and you have to actually pogo across enemies that are jumping out of the abyss.
Wonder if there'll still be abyss enemies to deal with.
Looks like there's an abyss.
That was not solid ground. And I'm on my last life.
No, that was definitely an abyss.
I'm gonna have to be extra careful, because it would be really unfortunate if I got a game over on easy mode of all things.
That would be rough. Maybe there'll be a 1-up. I said a 1-up would be nice. Game, hello? Well, it was worth a shot.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, I actually have to go across this, so...
Get ready to pogo like your life depends on it.
That didn't work!
I'm not really sure why that didn't work.
Nut bunnies.
Among other things.
Well, we get to start over.
Well, we can always take this one out and then, kind of make up for lost time later.
Screw it, I don't feel like dealing with custom colors anymore. At least now we get to explore this place fully. find out what all we missed. I'm very curious what was in that room up there with all the stuff.
Well, if we beat it normally, we'll actually still have to come back.
Yeah, but at least we know what wall that we can just go straight through that mirror.
Oh yeah, and also that hidden wall with the potential for the health, which I inconveniently forgot about.
Oh, there we go.
It was. Nice.
Let's see what's all in here.
Probably cakes and diamonds. Cakes and diamonds.
There's a cake. More cake.
Apparently, the Japanese version had hamburgers.
And they thought cake was better?
Yeah, I guess. Something about... I have no idea. I, sir, am at a complete loss to explain it. Pogo up to it?
Oh. Sure, that works.
If you want to be pedestrian about it, I guess. Ah, minecarts.
Hold on, I have to tell Google Hangout that I'm still here.
Very well.
That is a thing about the Google Hangout. After a while, it asks if you're here, just to not make sure it's not wasting bandwidth. Even if you're like clicking stuff and clearly doing stuff, it's still going to ask you.
I thought we got rid of that particular internet problem back in the late 90s.
Nope.
There was nothing better than being right in the middle of an intense match of 28.8 kilobyte per second Mech Warrior on AOL when all of a sudden the timer popped up and you had to click on it. Good times. Good times.
So much treasure. And they're just on this one path.
Was that a 1-up?
Not that I know of.
Oh. I couldn't see what you got there.
I think it was another diamond, or maybe a ice cream cone or something.
Diamond.
I wasn't paying too much attention myself.
I'm sure it was all very classy and important.
And then we reach this part again, where we shall defeat Magica Dispel again.
I always thought that Magica Dispel had a really neat character design. Just something classic about it.
She also had an interesting voice.
That she did. She was always after Scrooge's lucky penny.
Alright, try the mines again. Oh, right, we gotta get the key.
That we do, that we do.
At least this time we know not to bother with the entire level.
Exactly. Precisely.
Here we go again. Also, we know where the secret health power-up is, so I'm just going to get that as early as I can.
You mean the secret treasure, right?
Yep. Well, not the secret treasure. The, health. The extra hit point.
That is in the Himalayas.
Oh. Oops.
It's okay. You took a 1-2 punch, had to start over, but the chips aren't down yet. You can pull this thing out, Rock. Or Little Mac in this case. We are, after all, the Nintendo faithful.
Why don't I just go up here and not have to deal with that guy?
Because you want the hidden treasure.
Yeah, but I want to reset him.
Oh, I getcha.
There. No more Venus flytrap in a cave.
It's the ring of something something.
Let's see if I can deal with this better this time.
Land on his head and you won't be dead.
And there was no guy there. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, the sooner I beat this level, the better.
This game be trollin', as the kids say.
Die. Just make this tricky jump. Hope you come back up. Come back up? Okay, he does come back up.
This timing is going to be insane.
Alright, let me count the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Nice timing.
Thank goodness for the timer. Where are you? There you are. I hope the checkpoint isn't too far off.
Yeah, this is actually a little more brutal than the NES version.
Oh, so that's what that is.
Every game needs a bat.
Of course.
And as I always also say, you can't have an adventure game without a ring, but we already found that.
This guy seems to like flying in the opposite direction. I'm going to use that to my advantage.
And why are you going back and fighting these guys again?
Because I think I can get over the wall, perhaps. Well, I'd like to think that, but you know what? I no longer care. But the screen keeps on scrolling, so I feel like there's something over there.
I don't think there was in the NES version.
Give me that cake. Screw another bat.
Very tricky of you, game.
Why is there a giant tomato in here?
For vitamin D?
Oh, it's the boss.
Ah, here we have the King of the Terra Firmies. I actually remember that from an episode.
Oh yeah, that episode. That episode was kind of freaky in a way. At least it was for me as a kid. And there we go. Which means there was something down that rope I passed, but meh. Glad this level's over. Screw this level.
I'll not disparage it too badly. Because we all know how I get to cursing up a storm, and I don't think your fans want to hear that.
Alright. Well, that's the end of this episode. Next time we're going to go through the Amazon and Himalayas again. If you want to skip that episode, feel free to.